All right, guys, we are going to do the bosses of the first area, 3 out of the 4 of them, just because at this point you should be able to do them pretty easily. 2 of them are pretty easy. The other one might take you some tries. But we have our Corinthy ring now, so let's put that on. Get that stamina recovery. I think I might be able to get 1 level in. Let's see. Can I do it? Yep, 18. Perfect. Perfect, perfect.
Farewell.
Farewell. All right. We're good on that, good on that. So we're going to go back to our first area, and we're going to go get Havel's ring. And then literally those are the only 2 rings that are worth using in the entire playthrough. We're going to go to the Castle's Approach, and we're going to do the Colossus. Now, the Colossus is kind of a... He's more intimidating than you would think. Basically, you have to do enough damage to knock him over and then just do damage to his head. The only problem is this guy has a lot of ranged attacks. So, like, you would think, oh, he's slow because he's big, and he's not. So, it's pretty much a one-phase boss. There's no half-phase or anything. I might just... I won't Ember up for this one just because maybe the first one will be on Mulligan. But he's going to stand up, just instantly try and stand over his legs. The only time you want to heal is when he does the triple stomp. So see how that lit up? That means that that one's done. You've done enough damage to that leg. So now you have to do damage to the other leg as well. And then he will eventually fall. Yeet. Okay, so don't go right to his head because the blast will hit you. And then start laying into his head. So those balls, listen for the sound. Dodge. Yep. That's the other one that you have to worry about. That one slam there. Other than that, just stay underneath him. Okay. So now he's going to go to one side of the map, and he's going to do this attack. Roll. Now you want it. I know you would think that you have some time here, but you don't, unfortunately. So... Oh, are you kidding? How many hits have I missed? I feel like I've missed more hits than I've freaking... So that's the 3 stomp right there. That's when you want to heal up as best as you can. He's going to spawn on the other side. This might be his half phase, honestly. I know I said he doesn't have a half phase, but I think he does, actually. So that's the lunge. Oh, sweet. I hit both at the same time. I need you to hit him. Oh. Bring it. Can we roll, please? Watch, this is how I lose. So watch that attack, and then usually there's one more. Roll. Okay, we're good. Nice. So you get his core and you get the Crusader's Kindling. So we'll go through what those are in a second. More importantly, let's get Havel's ring so we can put on our new armor. And more by new, I mean our Lothric armor. So Havel's ring increases maximum equipment load, and then I'm getting rid of that, and we're putting on this. So 70 is when you're fat rolling. And as you can see, we are at 69.1. Depending on what you're using, you might want to change your vitality a little bit, but like you might want to put 1 or 2 stats into vitality. I don't feel like there's a need to do it. So, all right, let's talk about the Ember Hearts. So Champion's Kindling, this is the one that you start with. So when you're kindled, you get more XP when embered. This one that we just got increases pose and max equipment load while embered. So if you're playing mostly embered, this is great for you. If not, you won't really reap the benefits of this. But It really depends on your play style. That's really all it comes down to. I don't touch them. I didn't find that any of them were actually really worth using. So we're just going to go level up a little bit, and then we're going to go fight the next boss. So she gives you a bunch of rings and stuff. They don't really do anything, I don't believe. Or at least we haven't figured out what they do. Or they do something that we just never bothered to understand. Reinforced weapon. Claymore to 2. So now we need 6 more Titanite shards. We will get those. You can transpose weapons. Siege Golem, as you can see, 32 strength and 21 faith. Okay, so like this is what we mean. You're never going to hit that in this game mode. Like you don't get enough souls, especially since the soft caps are 20. There's like really no point in doing that. So that's why we're just going to eat all of our boss souls for the most part, except for the last soul that you get. So we'll eat that. Just means more levels. So now I have 10,648. Get that up, and now we're going to start doing endurance. Now that we're going to get endurance to 20 as soon as possible. I'm actually going to put my embers on my toolkit just because the way I use embers is I'll use it as a almost like a health pot, like my first health pot when I'm too low. Now we're going to go to the village stables, and then we're going to attack the next boss. Now the next boss, little harder just because he does kind of like this annoying poison damage at the halfway point. We'll talk about him, but the beginning phase is really easy in my opinion. So turn around. Yeet. Yeah, we grabbed the fire clutch ring. Whoa. You want this smoke, buddy? All out of... Like, it's wild how even with the Corinthy ring, I still run out of stamina. God damn it. Drop to here. Again, this is the most times I've ever been grabbed by these guys. I don't think I've ever actually been grabbed by those guys. So I'm going to pop an ember just because I don't want to waste my Estus. So now we're going to fight one of those abyss demons again. So I think it's the one on the right not moving. Remember, those guys will always drop a Titanite if they change forms. So this is the guy that you would farm Titanites off of if you need. So you can kill him 6 times for your next chunk. I don't really need the Titanite chunk, so I'm just going to kill him. I'll get plenty of Titanite chunks off other things. But it's your choice. If you want to farm those, you can. Wolf's Crass, whatever the hell it's called, which is used for... I don't think that's a Covenant item in this. I believe it's just a... Well, let's go through these real fast. So this is if you were to mix in the flask, which we haven't unlocked yet, nor do I think you should. So these are your ingredients over on the right. So this one boosts the effects of kindling when mixed in a flask. Cool. Increased absorption when mixed in a flask. Gradually restores HP. Not worth it. Prevents staggering from certain attacks, and then boost damage against abyss foes. So yeah, I don't really find those useful. All right, let's type. Man, I don't know why I'm really struggling with English today. I'm tired. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm dying. Who knows? So the pus demon or pus monster, 2-phase boss is a half phase. So I'm sorry, it's a half phase boss, not a 2-phase. Basically. Stay in between his legs the whole time for the first phase. Second phase, he loses his legs, kind of like the tutorial boss, goes on the ground, and then does this, he's got like a stagger attack that you just kind of naturally walk into. Besides that, he's really easy. So, yeah, we're just going to start laying in on him. Get behind him. And now get in between those legs because he can't seem to hit you very easily. Just roll forward into his crotch. Give it a second. You can stagger this guy. Boom. So now I think the legs come. Yeah. Now you could sit back and throw stuff at him, but he's not like the other guy that will like insta kill you. You just have to watch out. See that poison right there? That'll curse you. Ugh. God. All right, honestly, change of plans. We are going to throw stuff at him just to make it a little easier for us. Let's use these. Easy. Nice. Rusted gold coin. Hit this. Angel feathers, so that's just ingredients. Charcoal bind bundle. I believe that's it. I don't think there's anything else over here. So, talk to this NPC. Again, as far as we know, there's no real quest line for this person. When it comes to blows, you just get dignified bow. So, you never see her again. But you get a divine blessing out of that. Or, I don't think, is it a divine or is it, I forget if it's a divine or a hidden blessing. So that's, a divine blessing is full HP. That's full FP, so magic. Sell. We're not using magic. I'm not using it. Screw it. Now we can get some more levels in, which is really nice. But the next boss is going to be the one that you're most likely going to struggle with in this area. You could come back later, but like you're actually, if you've been following along and you haven't died yet and you've killed everything that I've killed, you're probably good for the next area, to be honest with you. But I don't know if you want to do that just yet. I think you're going to want to wait to get some slabs. So, like, you're going to want to reinforce your weapon. Yeah, so we can eat that soul. Postulating beast. Level up.
Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels. Farewell, emissary.
Yeah. So let's talk to this guy because he... Yep, so he gives you the undead bone shard. That's your second one. As far as we know, there's only 3. There's one other in the game. So yeah, let's burn that. And we want War-Torn Village, and then we're going to go backwards to... Which boss is it? Oh, no, it goes forwards. So this is the one behind the ballista in the beginning. So this is Gertrude. Gertrude, another half-phase boss, and let me tell you, it's an annoying half-phase. So the first phase, normal fight, you just got to get used to the patterns. Second phase is a little bit of a bitch, and that's because the second phase, she splits into 2. Now, the area itself, like the actual fighting room, does not... it has these 4 corners to it with fountains. You kind of want to separate the 2 by using the fountain. So the spear one... Now, the spear guy is the one that you're going to want to fight, which is not the original. I might try this with the NPC. Now, the NPCs in this are absolute dog shit. But if I can use that NPC to get... to separate the 2 so I can get into an easy 1v1, I'm happy. But as you guys may or may not know, with NPCs, they have 1.5 times more health and damage, I think it is, or 1.2. But we'll try it. We'll give it a rip. Come, Henrietta. Yeah, like that's not fantastic damage. So she's got that and then that. So that stomp to attack ratio, not fun. Yeet. Yeet. Like as you can see, Henrietta hasn't done jack fuck all yet. But that's why I need her to be useful in the second phase, not so much the first phase. Again, this is one you just have to kind of learn the attack patterns. Ah, damn it. Henrietta, tag in. I want to heal real fast just in case this goes poorly. Ow. Henrietta. Gonna need ya. So here we go. This is going to be the half phase. Oh. Was it? Oh, she hasn't done the half phase yet. Wow, hold on. She hasn't split. This is weird. Oh, there we go. Oh! Whoa. Why is she not splitting? Henrietta. Wow. That was weird. I guess I just stayed on her so long that she didn't split. As you can see, she split there. So I guess Henrietta is actually very useful. But as I was saying, so the way that you would normally do that, there's, I'm sorry, 2 fountains. So when it gets to the split and you're doing this solo, you would literally split them here. So that way, like you can just separate the 2 and then try and deal with the spear person. So yeah, that went phenomenally well, I would say. Chamber of Gertrude. So let's talk to this lady. So you have to talk to her here. Now you can join this covenant. I'll join it for a second just because. Oh, I can't because I'm in a covenant. I have to abandon my covenant to join that covenant. Let me go do that real fast. I was like, why can't I not join this? Travel, war-torn village, and then we'll just abandon the other covenant. Abandon covenant. Invaded by the Dark Apostle. Bring it. Come. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know you could do this. There's no saving you, buddy. Oh, which one do I do too much damage? Dark Spirit destroyed, and I got ingredients. Great. What about you? Do I have to fight you? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. This covenant is the Black Knights? I think this one might be the Black Knights or Dark Moon Covenant. Basically what this does when you kneel, let's see, does it let me? Yeah, ask to join covenant. So boom, establish. So now when you put down a summon sign, like if you're playing with friends, you can't be in this covenant because if you do that, you will only be an invader. So it's like, hey, I want you to invade me. Like you're summoning a 1v1, right? But we're going to do that just for a quick side mission real fast. We're going to go back to the Nexus. And then if you remember that guy in the beginning when we first got here, what's his name? The one that was like, he's the one that draws out the power. We should be able to talk to him now because he's like, oh, you found her. You found, you beat Gertrude or whatever. So this is a different guy. I think you talk to him and he just kind of leaves. Wait, what is it?
In Kari previously, the so forgiveness to this end, my sister, Irina, one day.
Let me just go through all of his dialogue. So I think he leaves after that, but we should be able to talk to this guy.
If you wish to find strength within the curse, embrace man's truth. If you
Wonder why he hasn't. Restore half of maximum HP or reverse hollowing. Maybe we just have to do that later. Maybe I'm missing something for that, but we'll find it. Trying to think of what it is. Yeah, it's not important. It's whatever. All right. With that, we can eat this boss soul because, as I said, we're not using any of the boss souls. We're not making any boss weapons, and we're just going to keep getting that endurance up.
Very well taken. Let these souls
20, 20, and 20. Right where we want to be. All right. So we'll end this video there. I know we didn't do too much, but except for the bosses. But we can now start the next area. Now, technically, the next area is this one, I would say. But you're pretty over-leveled by this point, so it's actually a lot easier to go through this area and then the other area. Just because in that area right there, some of the enemies can hit very, very hard. So I would rather level up, do this next area, which is definitely the most overwhelming area. And then, yeah. So we'll end it there.